Hey, Renna Nightingale here. Welcome to Friday Fives, and here are my top 5 tips to nailing your monologue audition. Number 1, choose your environment. Instead of walking into your audition and thinking, oh my gosh, there's a casting director and this is a room I've never been in, if you have spent the time imagining exactly where you are, then in your mind's eye, you're already there. There's nobody looking at you or watching you. You are exactly in this scene and you have control over your environment. Number 2, who are you talking to? If you're able to know exactly who it is that you are trying to communicate and win over with your monologue, you don't have time to be focusing on yourself and how you feel nervous. You're trying to get something that you want from that person. Number 3, colors or tactics. So say you're in a very dramatic monologue and you're trying to convince the person in your monologue to do something. Well, there are a lot of different ways to convince people. You can wheedle, you can taunt, you can belittle, you can scare, you can intimidate. All of these different tactics within your monologue is gonna give it color so it doesn't feel just like someone is yelling the entire monologue. The exact same thing goes for your comedic monologue. Where can you have high levels and low levels? And maybe that looks like you shouting and being really intense and then being really quiet and being really silly. If we were to graph out your monologue, I want it to look like this. Boom, 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 boom. And those mountains and valleys are your tactics, okay? What happens if we don't have different tactics in a monologue? Boom, it's a flat line, which means probably feels a little dead. Number 4, preparation. Until you have said your monologue to another person that you know, trust, a stranger, it doesn't matter, you are not ready to perform that monologue for a panel of people. There are going to be distractions. Maybe the air conditioning is gonna come on. Maybe someone's gonna walk in, someone's gonna cough that's on the panel. It's your job to be so prepared and to know your material and to practice giving that monologue in the midst of distractions so that no matter what happens, you can stay in the game, focused on who you're talking to and your objective. And last but not least, number 5, make sure that when you're picking material, you can find yourself in the material. Yes, of course, you are creating a character to deliver that piece, but can you connect with the character so that you can find some of your strengths as an actor in that piece? For example, I know that I often book quirky roles, so I'm gonna choose a monologue that has a little bit of a quirky thread going to it so that I can share what I know that I do best. I'm Renna. These are my top 5 tips for nailing your monologue. See you next time.